benefits, no, all of you will have your claims paid in full. Even better, because of the money that passed by Congress to expand unemployment benefits, you should be entitled to even more money than you would have received before. But keep calling, keep working online to get your claim in. You will be getting your money.
Big changes could be coming very soon to many people in America. New legislation has been passed. It will give many of the low-income households $500 every month. These checks are said to be printed and mailed to very top lawmakers, and they've confirmed that most Americans can expect to see more relief in the new years. And according to a new recently data, filling up your car or truck probably will cost less in 2023 than it did in 2022. The lowest expected prices for gas will come in February, with a national average of $3 a gallon for regular unleaded gas. This price could hit $4 a gallon during the peak of travel season next summer. And after a turbulent year when gas prices hit a record high national average of $5 a gallon, costs dropped to about $3.06 a gallon this week. 26 states now have gas prices below $3 a gallon. However, that could soon change. There are only 3 days left for Idaho residents to file their taxes and receive a rebate that will give them up in $600. The state of Idaho is giving this rebate to anybody who has been a resident of Idaho for the full year of 2020 and 2021 and has filed their taxes for the same years. The specific payment that residents will receive from this rebate will either be $300 for individuals and $600 for joint filers, whichever option is greater. The state has already begun issuing these checks since September, with the intent to give all of the payments by March. Approximately 75,000 rebates are being sent out by the Tax Commission every week. In total, Tax Commission estimates that they will send about 800,000 rebates by March of next year, all of which will total $500 million. And right now, a select number of residents in the city of Alexandria, Virginia, have been selected for a program that will give $500 for every month for the course of 2 years. The program, which has been titled Alexandria's Recurring Income for Success and Equity, has selected residents to receive the monthly payments of $500. And according to a news release, Mayor Justin Wilson said the program was created with the intent of evolving how the city helps its residents who need financial support. State officials have even said that they are on track to get the first payment in February. Applications for the program opened on October 31st and closed a little more than a week later on November 9. To have been eligible, applicants must have been residents of the city, 18 or older, and earn 50% or less of Alexandria's area median income. For example, for people with only one person in the household, the monthly income limit is $4,200, with the annual income limit at $50,000. The monthly and annual limits increase slightly with every person in a household, and this time it's running out for residents for New Jersey State to apply for a one-time relief check. The state has already mailed out necessary information to residents who qualify for the property tax rebate. This Affordable Care Act, Affordable New Jersey Communities Bill, offers financial aid, and through tax rebates, the program is here. The New Jersey governor has introduced the program on March 3rd, leaving residents patiently waiting for the rebate ever since. Governor Murphy has also stated the anchor program will deliver real, tangible property tax relief to both homeowners and renters. So folks, I agree that President Biden should do more for the American people and sending out stimulus payments. It's definitely necessary for him to do this. We have a ton of news about the fourth stimulus check, Social Security benefits, SSI, and Ssdi. Continue watching this video because you don't want to miss out on this. Checks will be sent out on December 30th towards the end of the year. Checks will be sent out January 30th. It's a new direct deposit that will be made for many seniors and retirees. This payment will be worth as much as $3,000. Top Democrats in Congress are also pushing for new Social Security reform.
All the families here have been carrying this weight. It's been very hard on them to not have their country have their back, to not have their country care enough to make sure they got the health care that they've already earned. And this has been a struggle for decades. It's not a new problem. We saw it with Agent Orange, we saw it with Blue Water Navy vets, we saw it with anybody who cleared up a nuclear site, anybody who cleared up a toxic waste place, anybody. And these veterans show up. They show up for one another. They're tireless. They're fearless. They never give up. They're the best of America. And so this is a day to celebrate because it's a day that Congress actually worked. Yeah. And it worked for the people who deserved it the most. The men and women who put their lives on the line for this country time and time again, never, ever complaining and never giving up. So I just want to thank Senator Schumer, Jerry Moran, John Tester, and my colleagues here for being with these veterans, for just listening, hearing your terrible stories, lifting them up, using this platform God has given us to be the person in the room to do the right thing. So thank you. God bless America. And thank you to everyone here. Thank you.
Two eligible Massachusetts residents beginning on Monday as part of the Crisis Essential Employee Premium Pay Program. The House Speaker said on Twitter the legislature was proud to establish this program through our American Rescue Plan Act, and the essential workers who work to keep the Commonwealth during the height of the crisis deserve nothing less. People must have earned at least $13,000 with a total income below 300% of the federal poverty level. The maximum income for a single filer must be no more than $38,000. A lot of money's coming your way, so get ready. Let's get ready for President Biden to send out more stimulus checks. I'm definitely approved. I'm definitely ready for this, everybody. New deposit date has been confirmed. The next batch of checks will be deposited this week. Yes, this week. Many Americans can expect to receive a one-time inflation payment. Some governors have also agreed to use unused funds of crisis relief checks for bonus checks for the residents. So states are continuing to send out target relief checks to the residents just to help people offset the impact of rising gas and inflation. These states are sending out the relief money in one form or another. Rhode Island is the latest state to join the growing list and will be sending rebate checks and relief money in the form of a child tax credit. Stimulus checks from Rhode Island will be a one-time payment and expected this fall. Governor David McKee announced that eligible taxpayers will get a one-time check from Rhode Island this fall. Eligible residents will get a rebate of $250 per child for a maximum of up to 3 children per household. A lot of money, everybody, is coming to people's way. In a press release, Governor Mickey said, "Supporting parents and their children with Rhode Island new child tax credit is a sensible and critical way to keep our economy growing, but the threshold for filing jointly is $200,000 or less, and Governor Mickey's office estimates that about 115,000 households could qualify for the child tax credit. The state will begin sending the money in October." State officials said this week, "We're happy to help the governor provide financial aid to Rhode Island families at this critical time for the state's economy. The Division of Taxation is working now on building the process for getting this money to taxpayers as quickly as possible." And also, the federal government said they'll run money in just a few weeks. At the end of the current fiscal year, lawmakers now have a race to avoid a government shutdown, but there seems to be a 0% chance that Congress could pass 12 appropriation bills in the chamber. Senate Democrat Mark Warner is optimistic that a shutdown will be avoided and that lawmakers will instead pass a stopgap continuing resolution to keep the government open. Senator Warner told reporters that the concept of a shutdown is bad. Warner said, "Nothing is more stupid than a lack of discipline about providing a budget in a timely fashion. Continuing resolutions mean that all federal spending is frozen at the prior year levels. It's unclear if lawmakers will try to advance a clean CR with no additional provisions aside. Lawmakers often attach substantive legislative provision to continuing resolutions in the hopes that the bill be seen as a must-pass. A Democratic Hill source told CBS News that